In today's video, we'll take a look at a 2019 Hyundai Tucson SE. This Tucson is finished in the molten silver exterior color. On the driver's door panel, you have a reflector, storage with a bottle holder, and all the power controls for your windows, door locks, and mirrors. This Tucson SE comes with the gray cloth interior. And now, let's go ahead and start her up. The Tucson is Hyundai's current contender in the insanely popular compact crossover SUV class, competing with other hot sellers like the Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, and Toyota RAV4. The Tucson made its debut for the 2005 model year, and as of the 2020 model year is currently in its third generation, with an all-new fourth generation set to debut for 2021. This 2019 model we have here represents the third generation Tucson, which was introduced for the 2016 model year. The third generation Tucson received a facelift for 2019 that includes a slightly revised interior and exterior, as well as an updated selection of engines. Trim levels for the 2019 Tucson include the base SE as seen here, followed by Value, SEL, Sport, Limited, and the range-topping Ultimate. Competitors for the Tucson include the Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, Subaru Forester, Volkswagen Tiguan, Chevrolet Equinox, as well as the Tucson's own platform sibling, the Kia Sportage. In Hyundai's lineup of crossovers for the 2019 model year, the compact Tucson is slotted between the subcompact Kona and the midsize Santa Fe. It's got a 4-needle gauge cluster, along with an information display. It's got a 4-spoke design steering wheel, and it is multifunctional. You've got the controls for your radio, along with your hands-free phone and voice commands. And here you got the controls for your cruise control and your information display. Satin silver trim. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. your brightness adjustment, traction control, lane keep assist, and your all-wheel drive lock. You have your exterior light controls. And here you have your wiper controls. Going down the center of the dashboard, you have a speaker up top, touchscreen interface for your infotainment system, air vents, hazard light button with your passenger airbag indicator. Right here you've got all your climate controls, fan speed, temperature, different zones, front and rear defrost, recirculation, air conditioning. Storage down here with 2 power outlets, along with an aux port and a USB port. Transmission does have manual shiftability. Storage, 2 cup holders. The parking brake is electronically operated. Auto hold. Basically this feature will engage the parking brake if you come to a stop, so you won't creep forward or roll back if you take your foot off the brake and the car's in gear. Your drive mode selector, you can go between normal and sport. And your downhill braking control or hill descent control. And you have a center console with a removable tray. Both of the sun visors have vanity mirrors. Sunglass holder, and your overhead lighting. Finally, the infotainment system. It's pretty much the same as the one in that Kona I just uploaded. Finally, interior build quality materials. I have definitely been impressed by Hyundai and Kia over the past decade. They've really stepped up their game. For this Tucson, you do have hard plastic materials here and here, but it's all a good quality of hard plastic. It does not by any means feel creaky or cheap. It all feels solid. And you do have a small padded area right here where your elbow would rest. And the whole top of this dashboard is soft to the touch as well. And now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window. The driver's window is one touch automatic down. And have a look at the engine. "17-inch alloy rims, Found on the SE and value trim levels of the Tucson is the Tucson's base engine for 2019, that being a 2-liter, dual overhead cam, 16-valve, naturally aspirated inline-4 with gasoline direct injection. It puts out 161 horsepower at 6,200 RPM and 150 pound-feet of torque at 4,700 RPM. The sole transmission for the 2019 Tucson is a 6-speed automatic with manual shiftability, and this Tucson comes with Hyundai's H-Track all-wheel drive system. The higher trim levels are powered by a 2.4-liter naturally aspirated inline-4, replacing the 1.6-liter turbocharged inline-4 from the 2018 model year. The 2.4-liter engine produces 181 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. Front-wheel drive is the standard drivetrain, with the H-Track all-wheel drive being available across the entire lineup. Running on regular unleaded with a 16.4-gallon fuel tank, the Tucson, when equipped with the 2-liter engine and all-wheel drive, achieves an estimated 22 mpg in the city and 25 mpg on the highway. As for the suspension, it has a McPherson strut front setup and a multi-link rear setup. It has 4-wheel disc brakes, with the front ones being vented.
Fuel cap is located on the driver's side. And of course the rear door panel has storage with a bottle holder and your power window control. (60/40) split folding rear seats. Both of the front seats have storage pockets on the backs. And you've also got a folding rear center armrest with 2 cup holders. Single exhaust, rear wiper.
With the rear seats up, the Tucson has a cargo volume of 31 cubic feet, which by folding the rear seats down can be expanded to 61.9 cubic feet.
That will conclude this tour of this 2019 Hyundai Tucson SE. Thanks for watching.